Stay down here. Danica. Stay down here.
Chris, how many ball games does Modified have left? Couple this week?
Week and a half worth?
Oh, they don't, okay.
this week, maybe 2 or 3 this week, and one maybe after Memorial Day.
Gotcha. Yeah, gave the girls tonight off, let them get through seating night.
We're streaming now, just FYI.
You're live, friends.
Oh, Bill, I don't want to say anything, but Taylor writes books of poetry for her athletes.
I saw that, kind of like,
I don't know, everybody says she makes you look bad.
yeah, she put me right under. Yeah.
What's your thing?
I just tell it like it is. Good for them. Opportunity created, hopefully they take advantage of it. Nice. Well deserved. Is this all you?
Yeah. We'll put a video together after.
Anybody coming from?
I sent a,
before?
I sent a release out.
Chris works at BNG, that probably.
Yeah, they're.
Yes.
Their celebration, they won it, right?
Yes, they
So
did.
that's what's also playing right now, so I think that's what they're at. I just talked to Doug Bandy, so.
Gotcha.
Oh, they called us today for something else. Oh, all right.
Good or bad?
Just for the record, I gotta check, did you get all your equipment back this year?
Yeah, so far so good. This is what happens when
Did they ever show up?
no, we checked the,
Piece of,
we checked the security footage after. We saw you come by and.
I'm hearing it rain out, don't ask me, I'm laying in bed, and don't ask me what made me think of it, I'm thinking, oh my God, that game, they asked to grab that equipment, and I don't know if anybody did, so I got out of bed, I'd like to throw my sweatpants on, going down, it was like,
Quiet.
thinking, somebody must be out, because it's gone.
Right.
Yeah, that's that first one. It's just like a real thing doesn't show up at all.
Goodness.
Nobody's hacked me since, so I don't think there could be much.
You know, and it's probably somebody who walked by and saw it or grabbed it. It has nothing to do with it, but just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Looking at Mindy's phone.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. I'm Chris Plump, the athletic director at the Windsor Central School District, and again, these events are my favorite things of the entire year. We get to congratulate and wish Danica nothing but the best as she's moving forward and finally
Nash.
she's made her decision about what she's going to do in college. So
Looking at Mindy's
Danica
phone.
has had a fantastic career here at Windsor as a student leader, whether it was National Honor Society, whether as a scholar athlete for multiple years in a row. So not just within, on the athletic field, on softball, second team All-State last year, being on state semifinalist team, and fantastic run last year, and we'll see what happens this year. Very, very excited to see what Danica does moving forward. But obviously, she doesn't get to this position without the two people around her, Chris and Jean. So the support of her family, and those of you in the audience, obviously, has played a huge role in her success. That being said, I would like to welcome her coach, Bill Waldron, to come up and say a few words.
Okay, my pleasure always to do these. Number one, I'd like to wish Chris, Jean, Danica, and her whole family, congratulations on the opportunity for her to move forward in something that she really wants to do, number one, and that I know she's looking forward to. So that's really an awesome opportunity for a young student athlete. When Dani first came to me and told me she was interested in Oswego, first thing I'm thinking is, oh, you're playing ice hockey up north, I know that, you know. But then she came and said, no, we're talking to the softball coach, and it was really nice to hear that things worked out as things progressed, and I think really it'll be a great fit for her and that program, and hopefully mom and dad and the family will get a chance to see her play as she moves on. I want to kind of focus a little bit on Dani herself, though. She came up to me on the varsity here as a sophomore, excuse me, and you know, she made an impact right away. I kind of knew I was going to bring her up early. She had the right demeanor, and when I say demeanor, it's kind of old school, but that's the way Mr. Waldron operates, and that's kind of the way things work out sometimes when you really want to get somewhere. Not to say that I'm going somewhere, but she's going somewhere. But Dani really does a nice job of leading by example. Her practice, game patterns, and what she did for our program here at Windsor and our team last year really were something special. And, you know, it doesn't always happen with kids that, you know, just walk onto a team and as a young kid and work their way up. So I was really glad to see how things worked out last year. And as Chris said, she got a lot of accolades, including that last one, you know, to make it Elite 15 of the Southern Tier. That includes Elmira area, Binghamton area, and anything east of here. We had two players do that, Dani being one of them. And that really has never, quite frankly, happened to a lot of my players in the past as successful as we've been. So that's something special. But there's a lot of good stuff going on that make her a good college athletic player, I think, both student athlete. And it's nice that she's found some place that she can go for her, you know, what she wants to do once she graduates even from college. Well, my story kind of goes to a couple weeks ago. We were in a Mary Testa tournament, and Jim Testa, coaching colleague of mine at UE, Jim's been around a long time. It happened to be his last year. And he was dropping off the Mary Testa t-shirts, and he says to me, he says, yeah, this is gonna be my last year, he said, but he says, the game of softball really hasn't changed. He said, it's been the environment around the game that's changed. Changing player commitments
Right.
and what they have to offer their team. And the one thing that he said to me, he says, as we get older, he goes, we have to, you know, as we get older, he said, at some point you always have to say goodbye to somebody when they graduate. And unfortunately, he's true there. But when that happens, then he went on to say, and this is what stuck with me, and it kind of tells Dani's story, because I'll get back to Dani. But it kind of says, you know, as the players get older, they move on, we stick around, and the players that sometimes replace them, he goes, it makes it tough for us. And he says, that's what's different, because things in and around them. I think the kids nowadays have a lot going on. They have a lot of choices. I think that's a great thing, but Dani was one, again, with her demeanor, that was able to provide balance, I think provide focus, and there's no doubt that she dedicates to the sport of softball. Hence, this is what she's going to do. There's no doubt that she commits to show up the same as at practice in the same way she would show up for the game. That's what makes a player better. She competes at both, you know, what the college coaches like. When you show up and practice the same way you play the game, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that kind of versatility, they're looking for that kind of flexibility, and that kind of ability to keep that focus for that, you know, sport year. So coaches want players pushing players, but you have to push yourself first to make yourself a better player. I think if you do that, you make your team better. And I think that's what Danny did last year for us. Danny helped herself and really stepped up when we really needed it. And a lot of other kids did that around her. This leads the team in the right direction. There's no question about it. This is what makes Danny, I think, special, and why, you know, with this kind of flexibility, with this kind of athletic ability, and with this kind of drive for softball, she'll be successful at Oswego. There's no doubt in my mind. With that, I just want to say thanks, Dan, for all you've given our program here and your teams of past, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Wow.
Mom and Dad, would you like to say anything?
On the extended speech or anything that I prepared here, I just wanted to say I still look at Dan and I see that girl started out with a long time ago. T-ball level, picking flowers and kicking dirt, throwing things at other girls, but she's come a long way over the years and she's exceeded anything that me and Mom could ever possibly imagine for her. She's just been great for such a long time. We're so proud of her. And I just want to say I love her, and we know she'll do us proud, and she'll do very well. And hope she keeps up that competitive attitude. I know we butted heads a lot over the years, but in the end, it's all been worth it, and just continue being who you are, kids. Can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Danny, do you have anything you'd like to say? You can do it from there if you like. You don't have to come to the podium.
Okay. Well, I'd just like to thank everybody who supported me throughout the years, and I wouldn't be here without all of you, so I just can't thank you guys enough for how much support I've had over the years, and it's really good.
With that being said, it's now time. Let's make it official. Go ahead and sign on the line. So Danny is going to now officially be playing softball at Oswego.
Danica.
As a Laker, also studying graphic design. As a district, we are thrilled to be able to follow her career over the next number of years. So, thank you, Danny. Congratulations. There are all sorts of snacks and goodies in the back, so please make sure you grab something. And this is now the opportunity to get pictures if you would like to grab something. You first.
I get to go punch.